participant from the playoff last year, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Golden Gophers have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense will get first crack at it today. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Matthews. At the 45 on his way. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown Bulldogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Minnesota's offense will have its first possession of the game. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others. And they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about it. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
3rd down conversions, always a huge stat. And they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's a roll. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and take it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Power football with the run. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And as he throws, he makes the catch. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Motion from the back. From the red zone, looking for a man. Buys a little extra time. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you're going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for once.
And it's really good third down defense. You've given up some yards. Who cares? Down here right near the goal line, you bow your neck up. You force the 4th down. Nice job breaking on the football and forcing the incompletion.
Looking to the end zone. That make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Just a short pass to the tight end. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Just when you think you have this offense pinned down, they come up with a play like that, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 35. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. There we go. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Blasted as he lets it go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The gift to the back. And a short gain here in the 1st quarter will come to a close. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. On the run, it's Matthews. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Can't get him to the ground. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10, first and goal from the 8. And the Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Fresno State. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got his man quickly, and he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And that is just an running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Oh, the fumble on the defense got it.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fakes the grab. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Man, what great offense defensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The give. Gets it past the marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Bulldogs will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Third down play from the gun. Fires to the big fella. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Hart. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. So now it's second and long. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Starts to scramble to the left. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
And the Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. He fires one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Zings it complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. pick up just a few on that completion. Fresno State right back to the line. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Fresno State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He'll try the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Got the first down and more. Touchdown Bulldogs! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. I'm talking to them. They felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scary.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff to the single running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
Fresno State working from the red zone. Wants to go up top on first down. Scrambling away. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State!
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The give on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's the pressure. Working the middle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Golden Gophers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play call
Brings him to the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing.
He's going for it all. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the momentum.
Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's a fumble. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. 2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running back searching for a hole. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. And the Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And he's all bottled up it. Oh, he's got some space. Defense trying to take it back. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Fresno State. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. When you ride with the freshman quarterback, you have to take the good and take what they've taken today, which is a lot of bad. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, and doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. Back to pass on 2nd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally get